Real quick guys, if you guys wouldn't mind, please be sure to consider going down your item shop and typing in BAY for your supported creator code, BEY, and then clicking accept. This will support me greatly and it will not cost you anything, so please be sure to do this, and let's get right into the video. Hey, what's up guys? Before we get into this video, I just wanted to mention that I've started my brand new business where I am selling all kinds of gaming accessories such as control freaks that you guys are seeing in this video. I'm selling these control freaks for cheaper than what they are on the Control Freaks website, and the shipping is completely free. You guys can get these at a discount, the exact same quality, the exact same product, and many others on my website. So please be sure to go check it out. Link in the description and in the pinned comment. Now, without further ado, let's get right into this video. Also, one final thing guys, all the gameplay in this video was recorded live at twitch.tv/beyondfps. It was streamed there. I play tons of games every single day. I'm probably streaming when this video is live. If I'm not, be sure to go and drop a follow because I will be streaming very consistently, and I just hit 900 followers. So please be sure to go and join my Twitch fan base over there. So in this video today, I'm going to be showing you guys some of the best ways to lower your ping. So be sure to watch until the end to see all of them in order to maximize the lowest ping that you can basically get in the game. Ping is something that can be infected and something that can be changed if you do a few things. It's not something that you will always be stuck with. So for the first trick in this video, what I have is a program known as NoPing. What NoPing does is it will tunnel your connection closer to the servers rather than having it go a longer distance. You guys all know that the people that have the lowest ping are the ones that live closest to the server. What NoPing does is it gives you a direct connection straight to this Fortnite servers instead of letting your connection go all around. And this is basically the same thing as living closer to the servers. It's the same concept, but they do it for you using their servers. I'll leave a link in the description and in the pinned comment for you guys to go check out. They have a great service. I have been working with them for a long time now, and they do work. They also have a FPS Booster and something that will get you lower response time for PC players. So go ahead and check out NoPing, and I guarantee that you guys will love it. For tip number 2, make sure that you guys have a wired connection. A wired connection is so important, and I'm sure you guys have heard this over and over again, but here's where my video is different. Instead of just telling you guys to use an Ethernet cable, I know that some of you may have your setups far from the router, or many of you might play in a place that's hard for you to connect it to your router. I have the same problem. The router for our house is downstairs in the living room, and my room is all the way upstairs, almost 100 feet away from the router, but I have a wired connection. So here's what I did. I went ahead and I bought a very long Ethernet cable. Mine is a Cat 7. I recommend getting a Cat 7 and above for this, and make sure to get a very long cable. What I did was I basically ran this cable alongside the walls and under the carpeting of the house, so the cable is not visible whatsoever. It is completely discreet, and I basically have this long cable hidden under the carpets and in the walls going into my room. This was very easy to set up. All I had to do was just find ways to cover it within the basic structure of the house, and by being able to do this, I was able to basically take a cable downstairs from the router in the living room and run it all the way up to my room upstairs. Now upstairs I have another router, and with this router I have 2 different Ethernet cables, one going to my PC and the other one going to my Xbox. And by doing this, you guys can basically extend your router and get a 0 delay connection, a perfect connection without any delay, and you'll be able to lower your ping by doing this. For tip number 3, go ahead and run a speed test on your computer using Ookla or on your Xbox or anything. And then on this speed test, make sure that you have a wired connection, and go ahead and find out what your wireless plan is supposed to be giving you. If your internet plan is supposed to be giving you 150 megabytes upload and download speed, and you find that you're getting anything less than this, it is your provider's responsibility to fix this and get you a better internet connection. If you have this problem, all you guys have to do is call your internet provider, whether it's Verizon, Comcast, or whatever it is, and just tell them that you are not getting what you're paying for. They will have to send someone for free or get this problem resolved for you for absolutely no cost. And if you find that this is a problem that you have, you should be able to get this resolved and fixed for completely free. For tip number 4, go ahead and check out the internet service providers in your area and look at their coverage maps. This is probably one of the biggest tips in this video. Look at the service provider and look at its coverage map, and then find where the nearest Fortnite server to you guys is. If the Fortnite server closest to you has better coverage with another internet service provider, and your Fortnite ping is one of the most important things to you, you can go ahead and switch your internet provider to the other one, and you will get a significant decrease in your ping because the fact that their coverage extends over to closer to the Fortnite servers, and because of this you'll get lower ping since that new internet service provider will be able to basically reach closer to the Fortnite servers than the other one. A lot of times what people will do is they'll worry so much about their hardware, and there are some hardware tips that I'll get into to lower your ping, but they forget to look at their service providers and their internet in general, and this can oftentimes cause them to run into problems such as this, where they can basically improve their ping and get better connections, way better connections, by fixing their internet service provider, which is basically the grassroots of the ping. For tip number 5, go on Google and look up Malwarebytes Ad Cleaner. Download this program onto your computer and go ahead and run it. This is a significantly good third-party software that will basically delete all the things on your PC that you don't need, that are sucking up your ping and making your connection to the game worse. This program will do it for you by itself for free, and it's super easy to use. All you need to do is go ahead and Google it, click on the first link that pops up, and then go ahead and download this onto your PC and run it, and then go ahead and just let it delete the files that it finds. This will go ahead and delete all the things that are slowing down your internet and are slowing down the overall performance of your computer, and what it will do is it will get you better ping, which will significantly improve the internet connection that you have, all because of your PC's actual performance. So far I've talked about internet service provider, I've talked about your wired connection, and now we're starting to talk about your internet, your PC performance, which could be causing issues in your ping. For tip number 6, make sure that every single time before you open Fortnite or while you're playing it, open up your task manager or your Xbox, whatever platform you're on, and just close any programs that could be running in the background. These are usually linked to performance, such as your frame rate and performance problems in general, but believe it or not, having background apps can significantly reduce and cause problems in the performance of your internet connection. They can make your ping higher because they could be sucking up your internet without you even knowing. So make sure that you close things such as Chrome and any other programs that your PC could be running or your console could be running that you don't need to use at that moment while you're playing the game. Now for tip number 7, this is a more major one. For those of you that are extremely competitive players, you want a ping between 0 and 30, and you cannot get this ping without using all the tips in this video. And if you've done all of them and you still find that you haven't had this ping, then most likely it is because of your location. If this is the problem, and you are a competitive player who has earnings and one that wants to go very serious in Fortnite, then what you might want to consider is moving closer to these servers. Yes, this is drastic and this is a major change and something that a lot of you guys are not going to be able to do, but for that 1%, for those very rare people that are watching this video that are very serious about the game, that want to improve, find a map of the Fortnite servers and find where and which part of the states they are in specifically, and consider moving closer to those areas where you will be able to get a guaranteed 0 ping. And for tip number 8, and the final tip in this video, make sure that you guys go ahead and restart your hardware. Every once in a while, go ahead and restart your PC. Go ahead and restart your modem or your router if you find slow connections. Doing this will basically make them run a bit faster because it will unclog and clean them up a little bit when it comes to the programs and everything that are running on them. And doing this every once in a while will help your ping significantly. Now, for Fortnite, just to give you guys a quick rundown and some information that is important, having a good ping is anything between 30 and 60. Anything above 60 ping is not considered good ping, and this will feel very delayed and laggy, and it can cause problems. The other thing is that having a ping between 0 and 30 is perfect and ideal. With this ping, you'll be able to play against pro players and you'll be able to dominate and have chances at winning lots of money. Having 0 ping will put you at the very top of the spectrum, and you will be amongst one of the rarest players in the game, and you will basically have one of the best advantages because of the fact that your connection will be better than everyone else's. But in the meantime, if you don't have the ability to have this, just keep in mind some of the tricks that you can use, such as looking north when trying to take walls and doing other things such as that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please try to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.